everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video we are touring my remake of my first city from Disney Infinity 2.0. So back in 2017, when the servers were still a thing, or when I got the game in 2014, the servers were still online and I downloaded a specific toy box. I don't remember by who or what the name of the toy box was, but it looked similar to this. Obviously, it's not a replica. Oh, shit. I freaking pressed the video. Ah! So, over time, I would tear down some buildings and put my own up, and that was the image that you saw. Now, almost 8 years later, we have a remake of it. My first town, which looks like this, was a huge fail when I was trying to recreate it, but now I think we got it on lock, and I am very happy of how this turned out. So, first off, we start in the military base. Bit weird to have a military base in a Disney game, but we're gonna do it just for the purposes of having it. So this is the main building, obviously. Over here we have the library. I think we have dorms over here. Dorms and then some building right here. Library, another piece of dorms. We have a hospital right here. We have the hotel, or motel, whatever you want to call it. And then we have the gas station. The one and only in town. So, it's actually pretty cool, because if you're in the dorms or whatever, and you walk out, you could see, like, the city. Somewhat. Which I think is so cool. Okay, so here is the surplus hut, or where planes take off and do all their own work. We have the flight line right here. But before we fly around, we're gonna go tour the rest of the town. So over here, in the original town, we just had this random football stadium. This time around, I actually put work into it, and I made a baseball stadium, another one. It looks like a reverse Fenway. As you can see, this is the right field wall. So you have the entrance right here. Player's entrance is down here. You can go to the bullpen right here. So this is the visitors bullpen. There's only one mound because that's all I could fit for the stadium, and I didn't want to rebuild. And then we have two here in the home bullpen. You can't really see anything out here, but you can kind of see like the huge wall. So we're gonna go up to the stands before we go onto the field. We're gonna go up the stairs. So you have the first and main part of the stadium right here. You have stairs going up to the huge wall, and here is the field. The number above is from home plate, so it's about 183. Now that is short in feet, but the number is in meters. Why? I don't know, but it is. So we'll go over here towards the bullpen, where we have the scoreboard and a better view of it all. So we have the big wall right there, which has another scoreboard themed around Sugar Rush for the most part. We have the Rapunzel Tower, which you can see most of the stadium, and then some of the city, which we'll get to in a minute. So not yet. So we go up the stairs. We're on the huge wall. We have this all the way up to the building's height, and you can see more of the city. I put the stadium lights up there. And now, before we go into the city, we're going to view it from the home plate. this, personally, looks cool as hell. I like it. We got the bridges over there too, which we will go over. But for now, we're going to go to the city. I thought it wasn't on the ground. Okay. So we have these. The first thing you see, surrounded by buildings. Everything is surrounded. So we have the Nice Landers building, which kind of acts as a hotel or a housing district. We're going to go up the pole or the pipe thing. Where from here we can see the base on this side, on the north side. This is north. Behind me is south. Obviously, that's how it works. We have the stadium. You have the clock tower, but you can't really see that, so. And then we have the rest of the city, which there's a lot of abandoned stuff over there. We will go check it out here in a minute. So these two buildings, or this entire line, or these two spaces, are based on buildings that were actually based in the real town, or in the original town. Share the screenshot. So I just took that straight from the photo. This one as well. So is that one. We're gonna get into the right there in a minute. This one is not based on the photo. I had no space for, or I had no idea for what I wanted to do because the photo or the buildings that was in this place was a little whack. So we're gonna go up here where you can see like the bridge and other towns over there. We have the banks, which are in the original photo too. There goes the motels and all that. Oh, there's Macus up there. That's fun. Okay. We'll deal with that in a minute. The thing right in front of me is a replica building that we will get to last. So, this building, that building, the all black glass tower, this one, and these two are based on the photo, as y'all can tell. And then we have the bridge, which will go back to the base here in a minute. And then we'll fly over. This, however, which I may do a thing where I recreate the inside of it soon, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. It'll take a lot of memory. We have a water park over here, so we'll climb up this so that we can see the rest of what this building is. So, recently, my hometown, or not hometown, kinda hometown? I don't know, I wouldn't really consider it my hometown, shut down the mall. The mall shut down, and it is going to be demolished here in the next few years. For why, I have no idea. But we have Santa Rosa Mall from Florida, from Fort Walton, right here. This is the food court entrance. And then back here, we did it before the apartments went up. So we have the Belk, or whatever, right here. I couldn't get it closer for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, so we have small town, or small world, on this side. Should be. Yay, there you go. On this side and on this side. So, that's the tour. We have this side too, which is, I think, I don't remember what stores were on this side, but yeah, the Sky Changer. And then we have this, but we're gonna go to the we're gonna go back to the base and then do a flyover, and then we're gonna end the video, because that's the entire town. I personally love how this turned out. It came out better than the original, and paying homage to the mall was one thing that I wanted to do in recent days. Like, I know I wanted to do something to kind of put it in the game, and I think I did that with great effort. It took me a while to do them all. That was the longest part, actually. So yeah, the mall's over there. We have the city. I can't really angle the camera, so let me actually go back to the base and then switch to Falcon, which was the one character I have that actually played on this on the world originally.
I'm here to help. What's up?
So we have the base right here, the stadium. I personally like how this stadium turned out. I didn't really have that much space. Here goes the city, apartments, original buildings, only new building. Boom. So, here is the final product. I am very happy with how this turned out. I guess I can... Well, where is the car? I don't know where the car is. I think it's behind. It's in the apartments. No. Well, it's not on the base. Unless it's back at the mall. It's a little claustrophobic at this type of area. There it is. So we're going to go from the middle of the city, or
You read my mind. We're not done yet.
part of the city, this part of the city, to the base. So we check in at the base, don't get arrested. Let me actually go to the stadium and see how I can mess with the stadium. So yeah, this is the town. If you want me to make any additions to it, let me know. I don't really have that much more space on this toy box, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more Disney Infinity content, let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.